Hey guys, look at my awful tan. That basically sums up this past week. And it's kind of painful. I'm sorry for not uploading at all on Sunday and being late with this video. I thought YouTube being a YouTuber would be a lot easier than what it actually is. Cause uploading a good video takes forever. Having a video with good content is difficult, and then trying to edit, I can't. I literally cannot. It's really pathetic. I try to do the thing, and I can't do the thing. And there are 30 things. Besides trying to do things, I've been at band camp and avoiding all responsibility. It's been great so far. Our school, when we do band camp, it's not like an actual camp. We go to school for 8 hours and then come back home. And we stand in the sun and get yelled at. And it's sort of fun. I have 4 freshmen that I teach, and that makes it a little more enjoyable. And not really teaching them anymore. I've become their life coach / cult leader. It's an interesting dynamic. I don't know, they're really great, and they're fun to work with, and they make my day. They always find a way to say that they love me, or that I'm important. And it's nice. It's been really nice. But other than that, and avoiding my summer assignments, I haven't really done much, and it kind of makes me feel bad that I've ignored all of you. But then I'm sleep sounds really great right now. So I don't have any rants or raves to do. Oh, that was awful. I would do rants, but all the rants I want to do are on really taboo topics or touchy subjects or racy stuff that needs to be edited that I can't edit. So we're gonna do the 17 random questions tag. And I would put 17 random questions in between my hands if I knew how to do anything. But I don't. So let's get started. Question 1. How did you get your YouTube username? Kyle Irvin. I was born with that name. Sorry. Question 2. Let's get interesting ones here. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I really like my middle name, which is Spencer. But I don't want it to be my first name, I want that to be my last name. And I would want Blaine or Blair. Something nicer, like Blair Spencer. I don't know, it sounds better than Kyle Irvin, because that's just Rah! And then you hear Blaine Spencer, it's you can hear my clothes flying across the room. It's yes, Gaga, yes. But yeah, Kyle Irvin is meh, and anything else is less meh. If you could go back in time and give yourself, your younger self, advice, what would it be and why? There are so many things I would tell myself. One being, you need to find people that will always be in your life and who care about you. You need to focus on school. Always give your all. Never be afraid to tell your parents something because they will always love you no matter what. Love as many people as possible and hold on to them. I feel there was more than that, and there probably was, but I can't think. So we're moving on. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I was really late learning normal kid stuff. So I learned how to blow bubbles at 7, and I learned how to ride a bike at 13. Because I was afraid of bikes, horribly. Next question. What did you want to be when you were little? My mom really wanted me to be a lawyer. And I want to be everything but a lawyer. Like, first I wanted to be a singer, and then I was like, well, maybe not, because I like gardens, so I'll be like a landscaper. And then I was like, ooh, girl, no. And then it's been like back and forth between psychology and interior design and pharmacology. Oh. What do you order at Starbucks? I try and order something different every time, because I want to get through the whole menu at least once in my life. But I usually order a hazelnut frappuccino with 2 shots of raspberry syrup. Ooh. A weird story that goes with that. I was at the Fault in Our Stars premiere with my friends, and my friend Teresa and I went to Starbucks to get drinks while we waited for our friend Ariel and my friend Chris. So I pay for her drink, and I'm ordering mine, and the guy's like, oh, what does that taste like? And I'm like, it's interesting, it's different. And he's like, oh, I need to try that. And I was like, you should. Yeah, go you. And then I go to pick up my drink like 5 minutes later, and he's like, you know, I did try that. It's really interesting. I like it. I'm like, I felt really violated, because at first I thought he tried it from mine, and I was gonna cry. And then I ended up throwing it out, because I hadn't eaten anything all day, and then I was like, too much caffeine. Fun facts. Next question. What's the hardest you've ever laughed? There are several moments where I am laughing like a paraplegic walrus, and like I'm crying. And by paraplegic walrus, I mean like I'm convulsing, but like no sound comes out, and it kind of looks like epilepsy, and it's kind of awful. If you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why? I play saxophone, clarinet, flute, and I can sort of play piano. Sort of being the key word. So, what's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Cry. I would if I could. And I don't mean like, I can't cry like, no, I'm a man, I'm not supposed to cry. It's not anything like emotional, like it is physically difficult for me to cry. Usually when I'm upset, I just lay on my bed, and I'm this little burrito of sadness. Except I'm not a little burrito, I'm like an extra large burrito. What's your favorite movie? I am torn between Water for Elephants and Cloud Atlas. And they're like completely opposite ends of the universe. But I really like Water for Elephants because it's like this love story, and this woman was with an abusive man, and then they fall in love with a different guy, and it's great. It's so sad, and it's so sweet. And I love Cloud Atlas because it dissipates my fear of death, because it talks about, the people in your life now will always be in your life, like in the past and in the present and in the future, and all the shit you do now like reflects how your life will be in another future life. And I don't know, it's a really depressing movie, but it's really good, and you should all watch it. What's one food you cannot live without? I don't have favorite foods. Like, I'll eat anything, but I love my steak. I need my steak. I will eat cow every day if it wouldn't, like, kill me. What is your favorite dessert? Have you ever tried berry cobbler with homemade vanilla ice cream? Like, it's like, wow. Jesus, is that you? It is great. It is, like, great, like, GR10. Like, great with a 10. That is how amazing it is. It is worth the improper spelling. Favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni, 'cause I'm basic. Like, why would you ruin a pizza with other nastiness? Keep it simple. taste the pizza, not your face. That made sense. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? As cool as reading minds would be, you would hear a lot of nasty stuff about you and other people, and then you would like be depressed and die. So being invisible would be cool. Like, I could stand in front of bathrooms and be like, girl, you look so fierce today. And they'd be like, I know. I would use it for good. And maybe, like, stalk, like, gorgeous celebrities. Maybe. Probably. Next question. What did you do for your last birthday? I went to school. And I dressed up. And people were like, why are you dressed up? And I'm like, it's my birthday. And, like, no one remembered my birthday. And it was kind of awful. And then my sister took me to get my hair done. And it was, like, shaved and bleached and cut and kind of cool. And now it's, like, a ratchet mess. Except it's not ratchet. Oh, phone, why you do this? Ooh, I lost my place. Oh, if you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? It would be, like, no matter what I do, I want to be the best at it. That way I can look in retrospect and see, I've pushed myself so hard, I've gone through so much shit, I've taken all this time from my life to do whatever it is that I'm doing, and I've become the best at it, and I've worked, and I have succeeded, and that would be the best feeling to me. So yeah, that's kind of why, I guess. Next question. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be called? And what would you look like? Well, obviously I'd be called Sexy, and I would look fabulous. Far from it, I don't know. I'd probably have, like, a 12-syllable, like, half Germanic, half Russian, half, like, Polish. I feel like that's all dramatic now that I think about it. But it'd be something really ridiculous, and I'd be wearing, like, half a dress and, like, half booty shorts. Is that a thing? Can it be a thing? I don't know. That was question 17. Yay! We got through it! So, I know this video wasn't, like, amazeballs, but it's something. I'm working on it. It'll be a lot easier once I have a regular schedule going on, and not like, oh, you're here for 8 hours, and then you're here for, like, 2, and then you're here for, like, 37! It'll make more sense later on, I promise. And there'll be a regular schedule, and I'll actually upload on time, and it might be edited, but it probably won't be. So, stick with me. It's a struggle. I am trying to figure out my life, and my school, and this, and wow, it's way more complicated than I thought. So, I think I already said stick with me, but if I didn't, stick with me. It gets better. It's like life after coming out. It gets better. Like when that was a thing to post a video about it getting better. So, please don't forget to, no, please like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, Oprah gains a pound. You can't let her yo-yo her weight. Not at this age. She's not gonna be able to lose it again. Bye, you guys.